An outrider's job is basically like being a police officer. We are in control of the people on the racetrack to make sure that everybody follows rules, and we are in control of safety. So if a rider is in trouble, we go out and help them, assist them in any way, as either stopping them or helping them with a horse they cannot steer. And if we have a loose horse, we are first on scene and we react and catch the loose horse if possible. Saturday, when the field broke, the 9-horse come lunging out of the gate.
They're off in the Preakness, and the maiden Bodie Express lost the jockey at the start. Unseated John Velazquez right out of the gate.
Unfortunately, it happens. It happens off and on in different races all over the racetrack. Unfortunately, it happened to be in the Preakness, and the jock was thrown up out of the saddle too far to maintain control.
Right there, and it's almost like a bucking bronc at that point, and John Velazquez, there was no way that he could possibly hang on.
So the horse ended up running loose, and since it was right with the pack of horses, none of us make an attempt to interfere with the race.
And they're into the stretch, and it's Warrior's Charge off the turn in front. Another twist of fate. Here's War of Will.
You're going for it, and he ducked to the left up behind other horses and kind of sprinted forward, and I was like, okay, he wants to play games. Well, if I go to grab him and he makes a U-turn, he can run into the horses head on, or he could dive towards another rider and get them hurt. So it was just, I went, it didn't look like it was going to pan out right, so I pull out. It's just like an instinct. You realize that if you're going for it, it's not going to work. You're better off to just back off. It's a circle racetrack. They're going to come back around.
And a loose horse outside!
And a very bizarre scene as we watch Bodie Express run the entire race. And because Bodie Express was in the middle of the other 12 horses, the outriders who were trying to get in position couldn't get there to try to get the horse without a jockey.
Then when it got to the backside, the horse turned around and came back towards the front side. It's instinct. Horses are herd animals. The field started pulling up to turn around, so he pulled up and turned around with them. So now he's heading back towards the crowd and all the people. I was yelling to everybody, heads up, clear the track, loose horse. But so many people were so focused on wanting to get pictures or wanting to go up and pet the winner of the race that they weren't listening, they weren't paying attention. Plus, a lot of them don't have that much horse experience and don't realize how dangerous a horse is coming. A slower horse runs 30 miles an hour. A faster horse can run up to 45 miles an hour. So you got to think, this is a Preakness horse. So he's probably running closer to 40 to 45 miles an hour when he's running at a herd of people. You can't move fast enough to get away from him. If you're in the way, he will run you over. Horses don't want to run people over, but at the same time, if you're in the way, they can't avoid you. So that's why I was doing a lot of yelling to try to get people out of the way. Security was trying to get people out of the way, but there was more people than there was me and security. I made one bid going the wrong way, and it stopped and spun around and took off again. And when I made the next bid, that's when I was able to maintain control, grab the horse, and stop it. It's just another day for me. I don't notice the crowds. I don't notice the other horses. I mean, I know they're there, so I avoid everybody, but my main job is to get that horse, stop it before somebody else gets hurt or another loose horse happens. It's definitely not a job that everybody can do, and yes, it is a high-risk job because things could happen. We could end up coming off, we could end up getting hurt, we could end up crashing into things, the horse could turn around at the last second and knock us off. So many things could happen, but I was a jockey for 16 years, and you get excited before you get in the gate, but once you break out, your focus is on winning the race. And yeah, I get excited when the lights come on and I know I've got a loose horse to catch, but once I get focused on that horse, it's all business, and my job is to catch the horse. But I will say this, I couldn't be as good of an outrider if I didn't have the horses to do it. I trust my horses 120%. I can drop their heads, they will be wherever I need them. When I catch the horse, they know it, they pull up. Everything I do, I give to my horses 100% credit, because without them, I would never be able to do anything that I do.